Hot 97 TV, it's your boy DJ Enuff, that's Enuff.com. Also, I'm here with Buda the Future and Grandz.
What's going on, y'all?
That's it, right?
Yes, sir.
You know, I don't like jacking up people's names.
Nah, that's all good.
How did this all start? How did you guys even meet in the first place?
We met like in 2005 at IR. We went to the same school.
Oh, you guys both went to school?
For audio engineering.
Nice. While you're in school, you're saying, yo, we should make beats together. We should, like, how does it, who makes the first move?
Actually, we got cool. We had the same class. We sat next to each other. Right. And as we was learning, we got to build, on friendship. And then I wanted to get into production. And he was already, doing tracks. And
he was already doing it?
He sold me my first drum machine.
The MPC.
The MPC 2000.
Nice.
And then from there, we just started working together.
Yeah.
And at that time, who was the artist that you guys were looking to sell your first beat to? Like, what was the dream? Whether it happened or not?
We was just working off the rip of us just working together. And within the week after we, started working on the MPC, we actually landed a record with 50 Cent.
Woo!
Our first person we ever heard vocals on any of our records.
That's crazy. How does that even happen?
That was crazy.
That was like surreal. A friend of mine who actually used to work with Nelson, and we actually gave him the CD in hopes of just, getting our music out there. And then one day the joint was on the internet. It was like 3 days after we gave him the CD, and from there it was history.
That's a great story right there.
The song was Paper Chaser, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
Yeah. It was
that's mean. What you guys are working on? What's happening? What's new with you guys?
Well, just recently we got signed to Geffen Interscope for a 10-song deal.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Well, make sure you're talking to the mic.
Yeah, so that happened just last month.
A 10 album deal?
10 song deal, yeah.
So, like, what kind of deal is that? What does that mean?
It's
is it a thumbprint? Is it a...
It's actually like a confirmation where Interscope is purchasing 10 records from you.
Right.
Like off top, they already contracted, agreement, everything, and they're committed, and we have access to their roster.
You other labels, don't sleep. Geffen's already on it. On the Geffen roster right now, who do you guys want to place a beat for?
I would love to work with Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, why?
I just think he's dope. He's a real dope new artist, and I just like his sound.
He's definitely embodying a lot of the origins of hip hop with his approach and like lyricism, production, content.
I agree.
And it's refreshing.
I'm a fan.
Yeah. Definitely big fan. Of course, we want to work with M, the Lady Gagas.
Right.
Well,
what kind of records are you guys making?
First we make records that we like.
Exactly.
Before anything,
that's important. I like that.
Before you even have an attempt to even try to push anything out, you have to put out quality music. There's so much competition. It's so competitive in this industry. You really gotta really put yourself to the water and put out quality music and trying to find different ways and putting something out new. A lot of the problem is today is that people like to follow trends and instead of making their own.
You talk about being original, doing something different. Give me an example of what do you mean by being different and being original?
Like whatever we hear on the radio or things or trends that are used in beats, like we try to steer away from that and just do it.
Go the opposite way.
Right. And also just push the envelope on something you never heard before.
Okay.
And you're at an era where anything is accessible, so you shouldn't limit yourself on what to use or sample or create.
That's true.
Like me and you could go to the kitchen downstairs and make a beat out of pots and pans.
That's right, and I bet you'd be a hot,
you know what I'm saying?
A hot meal.
Remember Pharrell did something off a spray can with Snoop.
Yeah.
Just off the sound. So it's so many ideas you could just, especially being in New York, it's a melting pot.
You got some beats already placed with Geffen. You've already worked with Styles and 50 and Fred and Waka. Fred. Who else?
Jim Jones, Waka Flocka, Cool
Lloyd
G
Banks.
Rap, Rakim. We try to work with everybody from all generations. Whether if it was the older cats before us, we love to work with them because they pay homage for us to have the opportunity. But we also like to work with the new cats as well.
Yeah.
And
speaking of new artists, we got this artist Cat Raquel that we're working on a whole album with.
And it's a guy or girl?
R&B.
R&B.
Female.
Yeah.
Cat Raquel.
Yes.
Yeah. And where's she from?
She's originally from Boston, but she's from Jersey now.
Nice.
And her sound is very eclectic.
How old is she?
She's 24.
She looks good?
She's beautiful.
Oh, it's important.
Yeah, definitely. But the music is incredible.
Can she sing?
She can sing.
Very soulful.
Not sing, she can sing.
That's important. You heard him. She could sing.
She could sing, baby.
She could sing. Yo, fellas, thanks for coming through.
It's a blessing and an
it's
honor
all
for
good.
us
I wish
to
you
be on
guys
the
a
show.
lot of success, for real.
Thank you.
And let's get this bread, man.
Thank you, man.
Let's do it. But bigger than that, let's do it for the music.
Absolutely, do it for the music and the culture.
Exactly. All right. There it is, y'all.
Thank you.
Hot 97 TV, that's Snuff.com. We out. See you guys later. Peace.